What's up guys, it's Globe here and welcome to another Call of Duty Ghost Tips and Tricks video. And in today's Call of Duty Ghost Tips and Tricks video, I'm going to be giving you guys some Call of Duty Ghost tips and tricks on different playstyles or one specific playstyle in COD Ghost, and that playstyle is actually to play defensive or to play more is less well, playing back from your teammates. And basically in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how to play this defensive role and how it's actually going to get you a high KD and how you're actually going to get more kills out of it. So if you do enjoy this video and you do want more of these videos, be sure to tell me down below in the comment section, because I have a lot more videos and more ideas for you guys if you want to know some more playing style. So be sure to hit the like button down below. Let's even get 50 plus likes on today's video. So moving back to the topic, which what I said before is actually a playstyle in COD Ghost. And that playstyle is actually to play defensive. And I've noticed that I usually rush the enemy, even if I have an assault rifle or a submachine gun. I usually just rush the enemy, and usually does get me into stupid situations or stupid deaths, and that can usually get you off your high streak. So using this playstyle can get you a chem strike. I've usually gotten quite a few chem strikes using this, and it isn't really hard to actually play defensive. Now what I mean by playing a defensive role is, personally, when you are going to be playing defensive, it is kind of like camping, but if you are going to be choosing a weapon, I would more or less choose an assault rifle, just because when you're playing defensive, I usually like to play defensive in a way in a small to medium sized maps, not so much using a submachine gun because you won't be able to pick people off that easier. So what I mean by actually playing a defensive role is more or less holding down one area or a central spawn where an enemy is going to spawn, or you know where it's going to spawn in this gameplay. I kind of know the enemy is actually spawning in the castle of Stonehaven. So basically I'm playing defensive and I'm just waiting for them to come out. So basically the defensive role when you're playing this playstyle is actually more or less just to wait for your enemy to come out and run into your bullets. Now a lot of people do this in Ghost. Usually one side is camping and the other side is rushing. Usually what I like to try and do is I like to try and make my teammates, or usually party up with people, and kind of sit on a defense, so more or less just waiting for people to run in your bullets. Therefore you have an advantage over your enemy if they're shooting at you, because you know where they're coming. And also footsteps is a good key in actually playing defensive, just because you know when someone's going to run around a corner. As I say before in most of my playstyle videos, if you are going to play stealthy or silent like a ninja, never run towards your enemy. Even if you can't hear him, or if you can hear him, don't run towards them. Let them run into your bullets, because you already are going to have an advantage, and running after them can get you into some stupid deaths and some stupid situations that you don't want to get into. So playing defensive more or less is basically just staying back and picking enemies off one, like 1-to-1 and all that. Personally, the game modes that I find to work with this really well is Domination and Team Deathmatch. I don't play Domination that much. I play Team Deathmatch a lot, and I've got to say it does work a lot, but you just have to keep in mind with the spawns. So if there's an enemy spawning at C or the A flag, you kind of want to hold down the middle area or the middle central spawn where you know the enemies are going to spawn, and you want to kill them when they're running into your bullets. So basically once you kill a few people, or you've killed about 10 or 20 people, they're going to start throwing frag grenades, they're going to start rushing up to you, they're going to start trying to do everything to actually kill you. So what I like to do, or if you are a pro camper, you basically want to change spots every time. So let's say you control down one area and you're getting a lot of kills and you're pretty much killing the same person every time, then people are actually going to get annoyed and they want to actually start to kill you, and they want to ruin you off your streak in any way possible. They're going to start throwing semtexes, frag grenades and all of that. And basically what you want to do is get out the area as fast as you can and just move into another central spawn area. Personally, what I like to do is I usually like to stay around the middle of the map where I know the enemy is going to spawn. Personally, I like to stay in an area where there isn't that much openness, so no one can see you as much. But on Stonehaven, which is in this gameplay, there is a lot of open ground and there is a lot of snipers, so it's really hard to more or less find a central spawn where you can find an enemy. But a good place is that castle, because there's only a few exits out of the castle where the enemies can come out. And just because you know where it is, you can just aim your weapon in one spot and they can just keep running into your bullets over and over again until the spawns flip, and then you kind of have to get into another spot. So basically what I like to do is I do like to use assault rifles. I do like to use the Stalk, the perk Stalker, just because it allows me to move from side to side and it allows me to be less stiff. So in those gunfights you can win it more often, and it does get you the kills much more easier, and you can just move from side to side aiming in. And also that's also another tip, is to aim in all the time if you're playing defensive. And once again, you aren't as playing as a campy role because you are controlling an area, whereas campers are pretty much sitting in a corner the whole time. So playing defensive is a huge role for your team if you do want to win, just because you can kill a lot of people, and using this playstyle can get you a chem strike easier. As I said before, I have gotten a few chem strikes actually using this, or actually playing this playstyle as playing defensive. So when you are playing defensive, you basically want to control down an area and you want to let the enemies walk into your bullets. And if the enemies start to kill you a lot, or they start throwing semtex or frag grenades, you basically want to get the hell out of that area and find another spot to control. So basically you're kind of doing in free-for-all what you're doing in team deathmatch, because in free-for-all you want to basically hold down a spawn area, and basically you're taking that free-for-all knowledge and putting it into team deathmatch, and therefore you guys can get into easier streaks, hopefully get a chem strike and get your KD up. So if you have enjoyed this video and you do want more, be sure to hit the like button down below. Let's even get 50+ likes on today's video, and also subscribe if you're new. Tell me down below in the comment section if you do want me to do more of these playstyle videos and tell you guys different playstyles and how it can affect your game. So if you have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Globe out.